You're not dreaming. I'm Mr. Lobo, and we're back with another action talk. Got a lot of announcements, a lot happening. We are gearing up for spooky season, gearing up for Lobo-tober, and we're kicking it off with one of our most spectacular spooktaculars, although not spooky, not very spooky, spectacular, but still a spooky spectacular nonetheless. Our Visitants episode, Rick Sloan's The Visitants, as presented on Cinema Insomnia. A lot of great characters in there. Roxanne as Nexeter, Dixie as Lubbock. Actually, I think she's just Babs, but Babbock, right?
Wasn't Romana?
Romana's in there too.
Oh, even be Lubbock.
Yeah. Romana's in there too. Yeah, Dixie was Romana as also, and of course Sally, the zombie cheerleader, is featured very strongly in the episode.
John Dimes.
John Dimes. John Dimes is in the episode?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's Nick Fury.
Nick Fury. I was trying to remember what our Nick Fury name was. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Emperor Mouse?
Oh, yeah, Miss Wendy is Emperor Mouse. Man, this is star-studded episode.
Ahmed Best is Jar Jar Binks.
Impossibly Ahmed Best is Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, there's a great kind of Rocky Horror opening that we do with the lips, with Roxanne singing, and Dixie is the lips, so they both teamed up on that. Yeah. That was like a David Prowse, Darth Vader thing. They both teamed up on the lips for the opening, the Rocky Horror style opening for the Visitants. It has lots of submitted clips, trick-or-treat clips of you, the fans, throughout. So you might see a lot of your fellow Insomniacs in the breaks wishing Mr. Lobo a happy Halloween. This is a great thing to have in your hands, have on your shelf, some shelf candy for Halloween. This is the Cinema Insomnia Visitants Blu-ray, one of the best Halloween specials we've ever done, with a movie that's rare, with a movie that we licensed.
Yeah.
Rick Sloan's The Visitants. If you've ever seen Hobgoblins, then you know what you're in for with a Rick Sloan movie. And this delivers in spades. We love Rick Sloan, and we eventually want to do all of his films.
Yeah.
Blood Theater probably next. But anyhow, this is a good way to kick it off. We're going to all watch it together on Saturday night, but you're going to want your physical copy of that.
And if you've seen Hobgoblins the last few times he's screened it, he's added an intro now where he uses our song from our episode and the lips, but with clips from his other films.
Do we want to watch that, or do we want to upload that separately?
We can watch it with the stream on Saturday.
Oh, okay, we'll watch that with the stream on Saturday. Good.
Just figured if any of the fans had seen Hobgoblins, because he's been screening it, touring it around.
So part of our
you can see our
thing is in the presentation of that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, we'll all watch that together on Saturday with the Visitants. That sounds great. Also, author Michael Housel has done a revamp of his review of Visitants for this week in honor of the episode. I also have a coffee clutch on our Patreon, so Cinema Insomnia Patreon. We have Mr. Lobo is doing a behind-the-scenes inside baseball on the Visitants episode for our coffee clutch, where I just enjoy a beverage with you, and you get a version of Mr. Lobo that's 17% more approachable. Let me tell you how your Lobo-tober is going to pan out. So after this week, after the Visitants, next week, Aaron, big news.
Yeah.
Brand new Cinema Insomnia episode, never before seen by human eyes. RetroCon M3 Squared, Night of the Space Thunder Kids, is premiering next weekend. Rose and Tony, the organizers of RetroCon, have promised to stop by the studio, so hopefully we'll have an interview with them to show you. And so that's very exciting also. And good time to catch up on your other Blu-rays, which is Mr. Lobo Goes to RetroCon and RetroCon the Movie Part 2, Return of the Rise of the Space Transformers. You see the titles just get progressively stupider as they go forward. But anyhow, so the last of the trilogy, if you've been a associate producer on these first 2 episodes, and thank you, we still have associate producer slots available for the third, maybe final installment of the RetroCon saga. You definitely want to have your name in the credits. We might be extending it to Sunday, the Sunday after, if you want to be on the Blu-ray. But if you want to be on the screen on Saturday night, you definitely want to get in your your pre-order your Blu-ray. Be a Blu-ray backer. You'll get the Blu-ray before everyone else. You get your name in the credits. You get to be on the IMDb. You get also a DVD copy of the episode. And it's all lovingly autographed with a personal note from Mr. Lobo. That's what you get as an associate producer, and a lot of you know the drill with that. But we really want to push RetroCon 3 because after next week, we won't be able to add you to an episode that's already been finished.
Well, and if you were at RetroCon and we talked to you, you might be in the episode. You probably want to get your name in it for that.
Yeah, that's right.
And that might be the reason we might leave it open for one more day, is if you didn't know for sure you were going to be in the episode.
Right, and you're like, oh dang, I want my family to have copies of this.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. And then the week after that, October 5th, is MonsterFest. We will not be in the studio for October 5th, but please come see us in Chesapeake Central Library for the amazing Mighty Mighty MonsterFest. Rob and Phyllis Floyd do an amazing job putting on that show. It's one of my favorite. It's a one-day show. One of my favorite things to do all year.
Bring Mr. Lobo some Del Taco.
Bring me Del Taco, damn it. Also, Yella Fever will be there, and Miss Mittens, and the Miss Mittens mobile will be there. And rumor has it there will be some sort of vehicle for Yellow Fever too. So we'll see how that. Sources say rumor has it. So we'll see how that shakes out, and we will be filming.
Yep.
We will be filming, at least partially filming, our Super Wheels Full Throttle episode at MonsterFest, because we'll have the vehicles there, right?
Storm will be in Chesapeake, but I'm not sure if we're going to bring her to the con or not.
Yeah, no promises, but we will be.
I've been asked by people who are going to be at MonsterFest if the cat would be there.
Storm will be in her little Yoda floating pod somewhere. And then, so after October 5th, October 12th is going to be another brand new Cinema Insomnia episode, our MonsterBash episode with the Brute Man, with Sally the Zombie Cheerleader co-hosting. I think it's jam-packed.
Yeah.
It's got a lot going on. If you love MonsterBash, if you were at that MonsterBash, you definitely want to get, if you're a lover of MonsterBash, first of all, you're a lover of Cinema Insomnia, second of all, if you're a lover of classic horror, third of all, you definitely want to pick up, be an associate producer of the MonsterBash episode and get your name in the credits and on the IMDb for that episode. Mr. Lobo Goes to MonsterBash, the Brute Man, right?
Yep.
Or is it just Cinema Insomnia Goes to MonsterBash? Either?
Yeah, either one. We haven't finalized the cover art
I guess
yet,
once the cover art is locked, then that will be locked. But basically, it's our MonsterBash episode featuring the Brute Man with Rondo Hatton. And then my acceptance speech for the Rondo Award is in that too.
Should maybe be Cinema Insomnia Goes to MonsterBash, because of the fact that it's kind of you and Sally co-hosting it, so it's not just Mr. Lobo that goes to MonsterBash.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cinema Insomnia Goes to MonsterBash. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I like that we finalized that right here in the announcement. And then after that, we'll have another. There'll be another week there. We'll probably be here that week, but there won't be any. We don't have that scheduled yet. Probably classic episode, and then October 26th is our big, I guess, our Halloween episode. At this point. It's a classic horror film, The Frozen Dead. This is our episode produced by the mighty Huey. first ever cat executive producer of a TV show that I know. We had a really amazing, challenging time producing a show with a cat and 4 cats. We are still waiting on your cat videos. Please send cinemainsomnia.com/video submissions, I believe. You can send in your video submission. Shoot it like a hot dog, not like a hamburger. Widescreen. Get your cat doing something funny or just being cute. But we need about 10 seconds worth so that we can make a bumper out of it.
Yeah.
People have sending videos of their cats watching TV. Storm likes to watch TV.
Oh yeah, she's obsessed.
So that's something there for you.
Well, and I remember when I first picked her up, it was 2 or 3 days after I got her in California. I sent you the video that we're probably going to use for the episode. Her.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
She watches the show.
She does. She does. She's a fan.
Yep.
So that's very exciting. The Frozen Dead, that's another one you're really going to want to get your name on as an associate producer. We really count on you guys as far as like the cost of making the shows, renting the studio space, producing the Blu-rays, all of that comes from your support. So please consider being an associate producer on RetroCon 3, Brute Man, and Frozen Dead. Oh, and RetroCon 3 is Space Thunder Kids.
Yeah.
Which is one of those like sought after, super garbagey anime. So that should be a lot of fun for those of you who like extra stinky anime.
Way to sell it.
Yeah, thank you. We are going live Saturday night, and what's exciting about going live on Saturday nights now is that we're multicasting. We're not just on Twitch, which of course we are on Cinema Insomnia Twitch, but we also multicast onto both of our OSI 74 stations, our channel for Roku, which we've had for 8-9 years now, and which now has a live function.
Yeah.
So we have live programming on. Aaron has been scheduling live programming that has been going consistently, and whenever Mr. Lobo goes live in the studio, we've been cutting in.
Yeah.
So if you've been missing out, if you've been having some FOMO, fear of missing out, because you can't handle logging onto Twitch. I don't know. I still don't understand that, people who have the Twitch phobia. But if you're twitchy about Twitch, you can at least see. Maybe you can't necessarily chat with us or see the chat, but you'll at least see what's going out live on Saturday night on your Roku channel and on Amazon Fire TV. And Amazon Fire TV also has that live function, is also showing that 24/7 programming, and of course it has all of the wonderful on-demand programming, including the custom monsters done by Craig Clark, who we showed last night on the Wildcard Wednesday, Craig worked on the Visitants. That's why I wanted to pull that out, especially as Craig did the animations of the Visitants, and Craig is in the episode. Yeah. He's in the Visitants as an extra.
Oh.
So you get to actually see Craig if you watch the movie. So that's kind of fun. A little OSI connection with the Visitants this weekend. But yes, watch everything. Watch Cinema Insomnia, all of our Cinema Insomnia episodes, all of our sleazy, all of our midnight frights, all of our bizarre transmissions, all of our screaming soup, all of our Sally the Zombie Cheerleader School of Horror, all of our Fright Gallery. Watch all the stuff that's on there. But yeah, take special notice to Craig this week because his animation is in the movie we're showing Saturday night. The Visitants are not so spooky, spectacular? That's what it is. Not so spooky, spectacular.
Is it not so spooky, spooktacular?
That's what it is. Yeah. Not so spooky, spooktacular. With the Visitants, it is one of our best loved shows as far as fans are concerned. A lot of people have discovered this movie through the episode. A lot of people note it as one of their favorite Halloween episodes. So be sure to kick off your spooky season right this Saturday night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then we'll probably start the episode around 11 o'clock. We'll have all of the fun pre-show stuff, including Chalky Milk and mailbag and all the rest of it, and a game and whatever else we can jam in there until the movie, The Oath. And then we'll start the episode at 11 o'clock with Rick Sloan's The Visitants for our Spooktacular. So that's all for now. We'll be seeing you around the interwebs. All systems
Or in Chesapeake.
What is it?
Or in Chesapeake.
Or in Chesapeake, yes. See you at MonsterFest.